All hands on deck. Module 2. Machining and Joining Workshop. The goal of this unit is to introduce the student to the field of the manufacture of wood elements, providing them with knowledge about the types of wood and its characteristics, the transformation processes, the machinery and tools used, and the adjustment and assembly processes until the final product is available. Knowing the hull shape is fundamental to cut the parts that make up the structure. With this knowledge, templates can be made of the basic structure. These templates are laid out over the pieces of raw wood to trace the shape of the specific part and then proceed to its cut. Wood must always be considered a renewable resource. The cutting down of trees is one of the oldest activities carried out by man to provide wood for the most diverse purposes. The good quality of wood depends both on the very constitution of the tree and on the season where it is cut down. The cutting down must be carried out when the tree has acquired its full development. Regarding timber trees and according to the taxonomic classification, there are two groups: conifers, such as pines, fir trees, cypresses, and junipers, and non-coniferous trees, such as eucalyptus, poplars, beech, walnut trees, oaks, and chestnuts. All trees are classified into two botanical categories: Gymnosperms and Angiosperms. Gymnosperms have no fruit, and their reproductive seeds are pineapples or cones. They are soft and light woods, easy to work with, and mostly from the northern hemisphere. Angiosperms are commonly called flowering plants, among which we can find the broadleaf trees that give fruits and flowers. These woods are made up of thick-walled cells with small hollow spaces, which makes them heavier than coniferous species. Their woody tissue is more compact and, as a result of that, they offer higher resistance to that of coniferous woods. The terms softwood and hardwood are used as synonymous for coniferous wood and non-coniferous woods. Hardwoods include oak, ash, European box, elm, alder, beech, birch, walnut, cherry, rosewood, palo santo, also called lignum vitae, maple, eucalyptus, ebony, American linden, mahogany, and balsa tree. Coniferous woods are usually called softwood and include Scots or European red pine, fir, spruce, cypress, yews, cedar, Oregon pine, sequoia or redwood, ceiba, and kauri. Among the physical properties of the wood are homogeneity, density, hardness, and flexibility. At the mechanical level, the resistance to compression, traction, shearing, wear, etc. must be taken into account. Among the most common types of storage, it is worth noting the following: block storage, conventional or traditional storage, storage in compact systems, dynamic raking storage, storage in mobile racks, and storage in cantilever racks. The mechanical wood processing industries are referred to as first transformation or second transformation. The first transformation or primary processing receives the wood logs to obtain an intermediate product, which requires further handling before final use. The second transformation or secondary processing uses the previous commercial value woods as raw material and generates a final product ready for consumption. Within the first transformation, the sawing process stands out. Sometimes, the sawing industry itself performs the drying wood operations and the subsequent preparation of the sawn wood by grinding or planing. These industries may also manufacture second processing products such as pallets for construction. Also noteworthy are the processes of working on wood panels and boards, which are usually carried out in sectioning machines and by means of circular and multiple saws. After the initial sawing and already in the factory, the wood is further processed. Custom cuts, planing, thicknessing, etc. Within these systems, we find spielding molders for molding and grooving, molders combining the planing and thicknessing processes, edge banders for the banding of board and panel edges, linear edge milling machines for curved parts, and the most advanced CNC machining centers capable of performing various tasks such as drilling, moldings, cuts, and so on. Drilling is one of the most important machining works carried out in wood machining, mainly due to the need of machining fittings, assembly systems, and components. Among the different types of drills, there are simple systems such as slot boring machines or pillar drilling machines, and other very advanced systems such as multi-boring machines. Carrying out assemblies and couplings in wood is an everyday work in any workshop or factory focused on the handling and processing of wood. The attributes of the wood and its products make it necessary, in most cases, that they fit together. Assemblies can be carried out manually or with the use of suitable machines. The advantages of using specialized machinery and equipment for assembly purposes are not only simply reduced to optimize time and production, but also offer higher end quality by providing assemblies with smoother, more perfect surfaces. As a result, much more stable, safe, and durable parts are also produced over time. The usual joints in the union of pieces that form a hull are butt joints, scarf joints with under-squinted ends, lap joints, mortise and tenon joints, and trait dejubitor. Tongue and groove joints are used when the desired result is a continuous surface. The first step to obtain a good result in a process of wood painting or varnishing is the sanding process. If proper sanding is not performed, the end result will not be as expected and will be well below the expected quality. There are several ways to sand wood, including manual and automated sanding processes. The traditional tools to carry out woodwork have been maintained for many years, since they have proved their usefulness in the work for which they have been conceived, developed, and improved with daily practice. These tools are generally made up of a wooden frame adapted to a hand to handle it, for which it takes the form of a grip, handle, or support. They also include another element, the one that interacts with the wood. They can be divided into cutting tools, planing tools, carving tools, surface finishing tools, etc. Sharpening tools is a knowledge that a good carpenter should possess. Learning how to sharpen the manual tool is not difficult and is essential to achieve successful results. Edge is defined as the sharp cutting edge of an object, while sharpening means make or become sharp an object or grinding its edge.